Well, of course, as Tina was saying, an animal can really brighten your day. We are loving it today here in the studio. They can help you through hard times and can be good for your soul. And that is why the dogs and their owners who make it their mission to bring pet therapy to those who need it are considered VIPs in our book.
The Pet VIP program is yet another great example of where your donations will go. Gina Hansen is here to explain how it's all coordinated, while Lori Campbell and her Great Dane Bella are actually a Pet VIP team. And Al Clark is here to share his story of how he benefited from Comfort Dog Services. I want to thank all of you so much for coming, and I love that we're going to kind of cover every aspect of this. But let's start, Gina, with just the program itself and what it means.
So the Pet VIP Therapy and Visitation Program consists of a handler and their animal. They come in for testing, and we evaluate them. They go through some training. Then they become registered, and then with that they're able to go visit hospitals, nursing homes, read to a dog at libraries, all kinds of different things. We typically will involve, well, usually the program involves, the dogs, cats, rabbits, horses, birds. So mostly you'll see dogs. There's a lot of different criteria that you have to go with them, but it's a great program.
I think that's cool that it's not just dogs. It's a lot of different animals, which is really neat.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about when we're looking for the kind of prospective handlers? What do they need to have?
So we would like our handlers to have good listening skills, like people, of course, be advocates for their dogs, and also make a commitment to the program. It's really important. You know, you have to go through a lot of training, a little bit of dedication goes a long way, and in the end, you bring tons of smiles to the community.
Now, I know we have the Pet VIP program, but also HSSAZ also has the Comfort Dog program. Are they different?
A little bit. The Comfort Dog program is an extension of the Pet VIP program in that we have a few handlers that have had some extra training. In fact, Lori is also one of our Comfort Dog handlers. And with that, we bring comfort to those who have been affected by a crisis or trauma. So whether it was a death, traumatic incidents in the family or at a school, you know, all kinds of stuff. So we're there for any kind of group crisis therapy, anything.
And before we hear from Lori and Al, because I'm really excited to hear your stories and the work that you do, I really want to know, kind of, Gina, why do you think it's so important that we're getting donations for these amazing programs?
Definitely. It's important to remember that the Humane Society of Southern Arizona is so much more than a shelter. We've come a long way, and you know, we have so many great programs that not only are helpful for our pets, but for people, you know. So like the Pet VIP program, we're helping the community in that way. And with your donations, we will have other programs where we can help both. So it's a great program, a great Humane Society,
yeah,
everything.
You can't say enough.
Right.
I know how you feel. And Lori, you are double dipping, as we were saying, in the Pet VIP and the Comfort Dog. Tell me about Bella. Tell me why you wanted to get involved at all in any of these programs.
You know, I wanted to be able to help people. Dogs really help people with their stress level, and she has a very important job. I'm a funeral director at Vistosa Funeral Home in Oro Valley, and I take her in to work with me, and she's able to provide comfort to our families in a way that humans aren't.
So we know that the people that Bella is helping, they're really getting a lot out of that comfort now, but what are you getting out of it, Lori? You
know, I enjoy seeing just the people come in and just as soon as they walk through the door of the funeral home, their face just lightens up, and it's all about Bella for a moment, and it really helps them. Kind
of relieves that stress and maybe that grief that they're going through,
Absolutely.
even if it's for a short amount of time. It must
Absolutely.
be so nice to give that to others.
It is. And Al, I know you're here to give us the flip side of it. And I love, like I said, we're getting all aspects of this program. And I love to hear, you know, what it really means to somebody to be a part of this. And you have a very personal story.
Yes, well, thank you. And I lost my wife in March. And as Lori indicated, from the moment I walked into the funeral home and just kind of exploring the hallway there and was touched by this something behind me that came up and nuzzled my hand, I was just taken. And from that moment, for many visits and many times, I just loved coming to see and be with Bella. And we had, in our family, we didn't have kids, we had pets. We had dogs and cats. And we lost our two dogs a little while ago before we moved to Arizona. And we still had our two cats, Thelma and Louise. But I really missed my dogs, and this filled that gap in my heart for that, and was just an extraordinarily comforting thing to have.
Well, and it's kind of amazing for us here. I know we're getting a little emotional over here. Just seeing this bond that you have with Bella is amazing, and I understand you still visit her from time to time.
Yes, well, I actually just got back from almost a 3-month trip, kind of a memorial trip, related to my wife's passing, but prior to leaving for that, for about a month and a half, I would go back and see them and Bella, and it was very important. It's very important to have that empathy.
Absolutely. Well,
this dog
she's very happy to see you.
She
hasn't left
knows her
side.
job.
Well, you guys,
empathy.
This is so amazing. I'm sure the viewers at home are as touched as we are here in the studio. And I just want to thank all 3 of you, well, all 4 of you, for joining us today and letting us know more about these amazing programs. And we're going to make sure that everybody is getting online and calling today. Please donate, because this is where the money goes. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And wonderful services like the Pet VIP and Comfort Dog programs are vital to the community and are made possible with help from viewers like you. Any amount, small or large, will go a long way for the Humane Society, and you get something out of it too. A chance to win free admission to the Reed Park Zoo for an entire year.
Also, depending on the amount you donate, you will receive one of these great presents. Take a look at your screen. To donate now, call 881-7401. That's 881-7401, or make a pledge online. They're making it easy. Go to hssaz.org.